So how's everybody? Welcome to New York. Then we have so this is where I am right now. Hey man. Some told me to come out tonight, so. This is where I am. Somebody just commented on my one of my videos, and it better not be who I think it was, because of the name that it is that showed up. Hang on. I like you. That family is so fucking normal. I'm pretty sure. I can't say for sure it's her, but it might. Whoever just commented, no, I'm in Manhattan. I'm sitting here. This is not the ferry. Not the ferry. But the person that just commented on one of my videos, same name as the cousin. It's like, just fucking Christ. Only spelled different. Same first and last name. When I cut these motherfuckers out of my life, and over 2 years ago, 2.5 years ago, I left, and they can't leave me alone. Tell me that's normal. It's all good. It's like nothing I can do about it. Yeah. It's beyond crazy. It's like, go the fuck away. I die. Like, shit never ends. They'll never stop. I've come to terms with that. They're gonna stalk me and harass me and everything else, probably for the rest of my life. I mean, it's been 2.5 years. You'd think after a certain amount of time they would stop, and obviously don't. You know. Well, the way I was feeling earlier was not a good thing. So, something told me I needed to get out of the house. And so once my protein shakes arrived, I took my shower and forced myself to take my shower. I did not want to even do jack shit today. I was crying a lot today. I don't know what the fuck. It's really emotional today. And so I took my shower and decided to come over here, and I'm glad I did. I think I've isolated myself for too long. You know what I mean? It's time to come out of I mean, it hasn't been that long, but it's been too long. So, it was time for me to come out of isolation and do what I used to do, and just, the weather's beautiful. And, I enjoy walking over here. It helps me. It helps me clear my head. You know? Now, what I can't figure is why that family won't leave me alone. What's fucking psychopaths? That's the realization that's the conclusion I've come to, is that family is a bunch of fucking psychopaths. You know? That I'm probably not related, that I'm not related to them, and they replaced the real Heather with me, and the real Heather's still alive. And the fact that I have evidence of who that family, what they're part of, and I'm not scared of shit. I've been exposing the fucking Illuminati this whole fucking time. They called the great-grandmother Hayden. So yeah, probably. And the fact that they're the abuse and everything else. And the pictures I have would prove that I'm not Heather, and there are probably 2 other children. So yeah, I'd say so. But please, motherfuckers, keep trying. I saw an article written today about the Masons in a different town, different place, and I called. Something about they found a time capsule. So I called the reporter that did the article. And I said, yeah, you wrote this article about the Masons? He says, yeah, I did. I said, why don't you expose the truth about them? Well, what do you mean? He said the fact that what they do to children. And I went on and on and on to explain everything. And at first he was like, well, I'm sorry that happened to you, but like it was no big deal. But then I said, the great-grandparents that I grew up knowing as my great-grandparents, which I'm not, they're not. They called her grandmother Hayden. Get a hold of their book. I'm the great-granddaughter, well, the one that took the great-granddaughter's place and survived the sacrifice. And this motherfucker, when I said who they were, got real fucking quiet. It's interesting how that happens, isn't it? And ironically, he asked me my name, and I gave him my name. And he spelled the last name correctly, without me even spelling it. And that's not common. That's not a normal... usually I'm always asked how to spell it. No, he knew. He got real fucking quiet when I said who I was. Like about the great-grandparents and shit. He got real fucking quiet. Evidently, I did strike a nerve. I said, I have evidence. I have a picture of them standing in front of a black wall with an upside-down pentagram. I have pictures of documents. I have a letter written in 1957 about cooperative churches and cooperative churches, things like that. I said, go to one of their dinners. Just don't eat the meal because the meat is not animal. He was real fucking quiet. Because he knows that I know. They know I remember. And I'm not scared of shit. After everything I've been through, bring it on, bitches. Yeah. I mean, they hide behind locked doors and shit when it comes to me. They call law enforcement their dogs. I said this to the man on the phone today. Real fucking quiet. I said, when you want to grow a backbone and stop being so scared to do the right thing, you have my number. It's on caller ID. Call me. And I hung up. That should tell you I'm not scared of shit. And he's probably part of it. They usually are. When they get real quiet like that after they act all nonchalant when you tell them what you witnessed and things like that. Well, I'm sorry that happened to you. Oh yeah, they are. I think it's funny as fuck. It's funny as fuck. What's funny as fuck to me is they're scared of me. That's what's funny as fuck. Whatever it is about me, whatever I am, whoever I am, he knew. They all know. They're scared. All of these bitches are scared of a woman. Little old me. Ain't that fucking funny? Stephanie. Let me love chaser like a bouncer. Hey, Stephanie. Such a funky ass bitch. I mean, you know what? Isn't it funny though? Not exactly funny, haha, but funny things that make you go, right? Things make you go, Scheiße. So, it's coming from one of the restaurants around here. It's called the Tin Building. Fulton Fish Company. This building. It's a really nice night out tonight. It's a lovely night out, actually. Of course, it is Friday, so this is a place that don't sleep on the weekends. Or for the week, during the week for that matter. Let me show you something. There. So, welcome to my world. Play monsters. Da, 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 da. Jupiter numbers. In other words, fly me to the moon. So I was talking to somebody earlier, and they suggested something, but I've been a little nervous to do it. But hell, I'm already called a scammer and a beggar and shit. Right? So let's tell her. was telling her, we were talking, and I told her, I'm hoping to get a car soon. Because it'd be so much easier. See, there's being over here, you don't need a car. Being in Staten Island, you need a car. So she suggested I put it out on here. Do anybody want to donate to help me get some wheels? That is all. I'm just those parts for sale. I think I have like 3 of them, 4 of them. Yeah. Number 1, I got a car. It's easier for me to get around Staten Island and go grocery shopping and everything else I need to do. Number 2, once I get a car, I can do DoorDash or something. And some money. So, I believe everything happens for a reason. Everything happens the way it's going to happen. So I'm manifesting a car. So, hey, you know who should buy me a car? The Illuminati. With all the money they should be owing me for everything they've done to me. But here's the thing. I ain't gonna take dirty money. I even told the guy, I said, where do you think all the children that go missing every year, where do you think they go to? Where there's no trace of them. Well, I don't know. I said, it's fucking Illuminati takes them. I said, the Illuminati. Sister of the Eastern Star Knights at the top of Scottish Rites and Masons. Dead fucking silence. They call themselves men. They're not. Not even close.
They left us around. I was in the front, bro. Went up.
I'll become an asshole.
Oh, wait.
Bro, unfortunately, that's my
Rhonda, where you going? Like, you know where you going?
You said go straight?
I asked if I could play a banger, so I played Fun Song by SpongeBob.
You got one?
Yeah, I'm just with someone. So, see, I can't control what people say, think, or do, or what they post about me, or record me, or whatever. But I've come to the conclusion, because I got on YouTube earlier, because I got a notification that there was another post about my life, or whatever. I got on there, and I noticed something. That Nina was wearing my Frankie t-shirt. She put across there, Heather and McCord wearing her Frankie shirt. Oh, okay. It's funny. Because they seem more like fangirls. They're fangirling. Or is it just me? The haters seem to be fangirling when it comes to me. Heather McCord wearing her Frankie shirt. Why don't you say, when I wear my Queen shirt, Heather McCord wearing her Queen shirt? Heather McCord wearing her Aerosmith shirt. You know, Heather McCord wearing her AC/DC shirt. No, it has to do with Frankie. Yeah, that actually says a lot, don't you think? It's funny. You know. Oh, wait. I'll tell you what, I like to eat better in Florida. Their quality, the heat, everything's different there. Hello. Sorry, I'm not one of the bus. Trying to see what's going on. So I'm just walking. That's what I do when I'm over here. I just walk. I walk wherever I'm told to go. But I always end up where I'm meant to be.
Have a good night.
So, There are so many so obsessed. So if any of those family members are on here, the psychopaths, please tell me why won't you leave me the fuck alone? Never mind. I know why. Because you gotta know what I know, what I remember. Like it's gonna make any bit of difference in the end. Lost all control over me. It's kind of funny. It's funny to me that that family is so fucking goddamn obsessed with me. Shit's already out of the bag. I don't know what the fuck they think that something's gonna change. With anything, it's not. Here's what I'm gonna say. If the shit doesn't stop, I will get a restraining order. And I do know that ScamSlam, I believe she's in Pennsylvania. So all I have to do is call the authorities where she's at. Give them her post office box that she has listed on her YouTube. I'll let them know what's been going on. Well, this is New York. You know. Definitely. There's always people out. But I am actually, I guess, heading back to the ferry. At least that's the way I'm walking. Sounds like Boston. No, this is Manhattan. I'm in Manhattan. Doing alright. Now that I mentioned I want to get a car, they'll have even more reason to call me a scammer and a beggar and everything else. Instead, if anyone wants to donate to the good cause, I'll be getting a car. you know, I can't control what people say, think, and do. Yeah, people don't know what human kindness, compassion, or human decency is either, so. No, I didn't work out. I just went out walking. Took the ferry over here.
You were talking to her about work?
Yeah, and she was like, she like between you?
Yes, I've been isolating myself so much that kind of taking a toll on me. So it's time for me to come out of isolation, so to speak. And I'm glad I came over here tonight. That helps. Whew. Yeah, it's a hot one. Like 7 inches from the midday sun. Sit up here for a few, for just a little bit. Yeah, Christmas time. They have lights on all these trees. When you're supposed to Christmas season. My what? Hi. You know about the that audition? I'm not going to it. That's tomorrow, but I'm not going because after further researching, that was supposed to be tomorrow, but after doing the research, looking more into it, that's not the company that I need to be going for. Trust to believe. So, I'm going to be doing the Zoom tomorrow with VIP Ignite. Because they have actual, agents and people in the industry on there. So that's what I'm going to do tomorrow. You want to hear something funny that they probably don't have anywhere else in the country? At least I don't think they do. They could. At Burger King over here, they sell alcohol upstairs. Only in New York. Yeah. For real, they do. They sell beer upstairs of the Burger King. So yeah, I'm hoping I did find a gig for, I don't know, somebody's looking for 3 models to be in a music video this weekend or next week. It said the end of this week or next week. So I emailed the thing and replied and sent my picture. So you never know. You know? You never know. Unless you try. Oh shit. So today was interesting. Found out the reporter that wrote an article about the Masons finding a time capsule. Probably part of the Masons. Most likely knows exactly who I am. Because I called. I said, so you wrote the article, right? They said, yeah. And I said, why don't you expose them for what they truly are and what they do? What do you mean? I explained. No, I'm sorry you went through that. I was like, I don't even know who the fuck I am. I'm like, the great-grandparents I had growing up. Called her grandmother Hayden. And that. Got real fucking quiet. Real fucking quiet. Well, I need proof. I said it's going on everywhere in this country. Even, I said, what the fuck do you think happens to the children that go missing from where you're at? How many children are missing or go missing? Well, I don't know. Yeah. I think what made him go real quiet is when I said I had evidence of everything. I have proof. I'll go get that. Isn't it funny? I said you get a hold of a book. Look up Howard and Alta Arian. The great-granddaughter, the one that, well, the child that replaced the great-granddaughter who survived the sacrifice. That's me. I'll tell you exactly who I am. Dead silence. He went real quiet when I said, I have evidence. Why? Because I can. That's why. Because I can. And I will keep exposing these motherfuckers for who they really are. That's why. Because the vile, disgusting, horrible things that they do. That's why. The things I witnessed and went through. That's why. For all those victims that lost their lives. That's why. Any more questions? Rose gold. You know what's funny? I know someone that uses gold in their username. But it's a different username. But it wouldn't be a bit surprising. I'm not real sure who you are, Rose Gold, but I probably do know you, I'm guessing. Because you're asking why I always talk about it. Because I can. If I'm right on who that is, that person knows all about them. Right, Rose Gold? You have no control over me anymore. Hang on, I gotta open my drink. You have no control over me anymore. And if you are who you think you are, you should be really, really worried. Because they'll start name dropping. That's my legal name. That's not who I am. Right, Rose Gold? Why don't you tell everybody who I am? Who I really am. And how old I was when your family got me. Oh, look at how quiet they are now. Isn't that funny? Not you. Not you. The other one. The username is Rose Gold. So because I'm not Heather, and supposedly DNA didn't match, I don't believe that, but I don't know, you know. I just love when spirits are all up in there. Like, I gotta show y'all. I gotta show you all this shit. You see? Every night it does this shit. What happened to Rose Gold? Did you decide to, you know, because I know who you are? Isn't that funny as fuck? Come on, Rose Gold, speak up. I saw you just joined. How old was I when your family got me? Trust and believe. It's only a matter of time. You have no control over me anymore. None of them do. But it's funny, isn't it? I remember. I remember what I saw. I remember things that happened to me. I know what I saw and I know what I witnessed. I know. So, I also want to remind them that I have their pictures. And don't forget, I do have the birth certificate. So, I mean, if you don't speak up, I'm going to tell them exactly who you are. Because I know she's in here. Because I saw her. She's in here. And one time I did call her mom. That'll never happen again. Just because legally she is dumb as shit. Isn't it funny how things like this work? Hang on, guys, I gotta check something out real quick. She's down here on invisible mode. But I always know when someone joins, when I see their name. It's too fucking funny. Isn't it? The woman I called mom for many years. Coming on a rose gold account. Fucking psychopath. That's a psychopath. But if I look her name up in the dictionary, it'll or look up psychopath in the dictionary, it'll have a picture of her. You know? Y'all surprised? How many of you are surprised that she actually said something? The woman who let her stepson do the unspeakable to me for 2.5, 3 years. Did the unspeakable thing, unspeakable to me herself. Along with the rest of her family. Pretty sure that's why she protects the stepson. She was the first one to do it. In 1990. I hope she's pissed at herself right now. I really fucking do. Man, I'm glad these are recorded and put on YouTube after all. Because now everybody will know who watches it. Right? If it's put on there correctly. So I can check something. So we got the cousin who commented on my video. And then we got the adopted mom. Jesus fucking Christ. I can't do anything but laugh at this point. You know? How old was I when you got me? How old was I when your family got me after I was trafficked? What's my real name? Mom. Mom. Fucking kumquat. Are you the leader of the pack now? Are you the top dog of that fucking cult? Wouldn't be a bit surprising. What's done in the dark always comes to light. And the evil you've done, you will pay for. You know that. It's just a matter of time, right? See, I know she's watching still, so I'm going to say this. I'm a child of God, unlike some people who sell their souls for monetary gain. But they know that. For anyone who still thinks I made it up or I'm crazy, what do you think now? See, first mistake she made was using the word gold in her username, but she can't help herself. She's a fucking creature of habit. And the emphasis on creature. Because they're not human. In any way, shape, or form. Stole me from my family. Did what you did. Stole my ability to have children. So many things. You can't honestly think you could do everything you did to me and others and get away with it. That you're not going to pay for what you've done. How's your life going so far? I'm sure their whole worlds are crashing down around them. But they haven't been already very slowly but surely they are. So Now, using my daughter's middle names and gold with it, that's a dead giveaway. That's how much common motherfucking sense that these people have. None. No common sense, no fucking goddamn intelligence. Definitely no souls. Truth of the matter is, they'll never beat me, they'll never take me down, they'll never win. As much as they would like to. Ain't gonna happen. As many times as went to a high priestess, right? Well, see, the stepbrother knows, her stepson knows the high priestess there in the small town they live in. The thing she got me for my birthday in 2022, she had cursed. Those things got broken. By a Native American that I was hanging out with. He was transgender male, and his grandma, and they were homeless. And we got pretty close. And obviously, Native American, they have gifts and everything, and he could tell. And as soon as those objects were broken, this baby mole came up out of the ground right next to me, and I bent down, put my hand out, and it climbed in my hand. One was a heart-shaped rock, like a crystal rock, because I'm into crystals and rocks and everything. The other one was a triangle, the pyramid tree with the tree of life in it. And it was at his gardening store. I'm gonna try again. You might be, though. Don't you get tired of making fake accounts to try and take me down and harass me? It's sad and pathetic. Really, it is. Extremely sad and pathetic, to be honest. I mean, look at what it takes to make an account. And every time you make a fake profile, you gotta have a new email. Don't you get bored of that? It's pathetic. No, not yet. I told you I'm going to do the ancestry DNA test, but I'm not saying when. Okay. And you know that Frankie knows me, right? See, here's the thing which you don't seem to comprehend. The only person that could tell me that Frankie wouldn't be interested in me is Frankie himself. Not so jealous little twat on a fake account. You know. Oh, it was an account. They got blocked. It was Lover Girl. Fake account. It's like, don't you get tired of making the fake accounts? Every time you make a new account, fake or whatever, you have to make a new email. It takes some time to make the fake accounts. You would think after 2.5 years, they'd give up. Don't you think? See, the shit that like that don't faze me anymore. I've fucking said it before, I'll say it again. The only person that can tell me he wouldn't want to be with me or whatever is him. That's it. Because I know too much. See, first, I thought, because it's that family doing it. And whoever they pay to do it. It's because they don't have me under their control anymore. And I've been exposing everything about the cult they're in. What the psychopaths do. And they try everything to hurt me, to everything they've done. It doesn't fucking affect me anymore. I mean, even the person I used to call mom was on here. Yeah. They did. What's the fucking Illuminati? What do you think? They stole my ability to have any more children by having doctors lie to me. And my children believe them. The last court hearing, before the last court hearing, I was lied to and told that the judge was going to terminate my rights and it was better to relinquish them. I was stupid and young at the time. Believed it. I found out years later that I was actually going to get my kids back at that next court hearing. So everything that my daughters think about me, that they've been told, are all fucking lies. Nothing I could do to and everything that's been said about me, all the lies that have been told about me. And there's people that still believe the bullshit lies, even though I've proven everything I've said. And I'm not doing it anymore. My daughters are adults now. That was when they were 3 and 4. I haven't seen my youngest or anything since she was 3, and she's 21. My oldest, she's 22. Last time I saw her was the day she left to go back to Indiana. My daughter hates me. She believes all the bullshit that they tell her. The number of things that have been said about me. The lies. Even posting a bunch of lies on a blog for a little girl that's missing, which supposedly the DNA didn't match. I don't buy that for a minute because I'm still trying to get a hold of them to send me a hard copy of, to mail me a hard copy of the results, and they don't call me back no matter how many times I've called and requested it. So I'm going to do what I gotta do to find out the truth. Well, I would, but that means I need a car and I don't have one. You know, don't have a car yet. I've been looking at cars online and trying to see how much I'm gonna start saving for one. Everything happens the way it's meant to. But if anything, I'm gonna do an ancestry DNA test. When I can. Can't fly there because I don't have the real ID thing yet, which I'm scheduled for in July. I gotta have somebody to take it with me. I can't just do a DNA test and not, like, you know. Gotta have money to get one first. And if I go down there, somebody from the family is gonna have to agree to do one with me. I know if the cousin would agree to it, I know they have ones for cousins. It'll tell us that way if we're related or not. So yeah, right now it's just, financially. So I'm working on things, trying to figure things out and be able to, do what I need to do to make this happen. Like I said, things take time and money. But everything happens when it's meant to happen. And I know the truth is going to come out eventually. And I know that's why they don't want me testing to be a match. Yeah, I'm alright. Man, that fucking family is kind of ballsy, don't you think? And dumb as fuck. Yeah, the one I used to call Mom. She was on here. Yeah. Why do you always talk about it? About the Illuminati. And I knew from the name. Because the username she uses always has gold in it. And Rose. That's my daughter's middle name. Both my daughter's middle names. She used Rose Gold. When I said I knew who she was, she shut the fuck up. And then someone comes in on a fake account telling me I'm Delulu and that Frankie's into men. Frankie's into guys. I'm like, the only person that could tell me that Frankie would not be interested in me is Frankie himself. Number one. Number two, aren't you kind of tired of making fake accounts over and over and over again just to stalk me and harass me? It's been 2.5 years. And every time you make a fake account, every time you make a new account, you gotta have a new email. So think about this. This has been going on for 2.5 years. All the fake accounts these motherfuckers have made. Think about how about every email they've had to make to do this. You know what I mean? God, my box fucking rocks. Tell you what. I don't want to come off. But yeah, if I could go down to Texas to do it with one of the family members, I would in a heartbeat. Yeah. Like I said, you would think that they would get tired of making the fake accounts over and over and over again just to do this shit, right? Because it doesn't affect me anymore. They're never gonna win. Scare tactics don't fucking work on me. I'm not that person anymore. And they know that. So they should be pissing themselves right about now. Just saying. Come on, I mean, they don't want to speak up now all of a sudden? Don't want to run their mouths now? Lord have mercy. Ain't it funny? Well, I changed it on here. I haven't done it. At this point, it's fucking hilarious to me. I'm not going back to the very end. I'm not ready. But I am going to be changing my name to Grace. Legally. It was going to be Grace Marie, but that doesn't feel right. So I think when I change it to Grace Michelle, for some reason it feels right, and I don't know. Probably because my middle name really is Michelle. I mean, I asked, you know. Come on, Mom. How old was I when your psychopath family got me? What's my real name? Yeah, I was gonna be Angel Grace, but somebody I talked to about it at the dance studio when I did the dance lesson. Always remind myself to give it'll always remind me to give myself some grace, a little bit of grace, because I've had it. So she said she could tell I had a really hard life. Hence the name, Grace. Always remind me to give myself some grace. So, let me flip the camera real quick. So, these walls here, now it's dark, but it's like the United States Coast Guard. That says Army and Air Forces. Let's see. There's 6 pillars, and there's writings on each side. And this over here is pretty cool. Right, Rose Gold, you love eagles, don't you? I mean, you got a tattoo of it, didn't you? Of an eagle? I mean, you have eagle everything at your house. There's that. Yeah. It says 1941 to 1945. I know you can't see it because it's dark. I just flipped the camera. And I'll read it. It says, erected by the United States of America in proud and grateful remembrance of her sons who gave their lives in her service and who sleep in the American coastal waters of the Atlantic Ocean. Into thy hands, O Lord. That's what it says. Yeah, I think I'm gonna want this. Not in any rush to go back yet. More. Oh yeah, Free goes all night. It's like every half hour. Go back on the walkway. What's crazy is a lot of places that I end up here, like even when I first got here and everything, I end up in places where it feels very familiar, like I've been there before, and as far as I knew, I hadn't been there before. So, but now knowing what I know, I probably have been. They even have a area over here, and I think they put on plays over here during the summer. I remember seeing one, when I was walking through here one time. They're over in this area over here, talking real loud, like it was a medieval play or some shit. But when I'm on the ferry, I'll show everybody what it's like riding across the ferry at night. May lose service, but be in the middle of the ocean, tend to lose service. So, let's see if I can show you all this over here. You got the Castle Clinton over here. This is where you go to buy tickets to go to the Statue of Liberty. Yes, it's not free to go to the Statue of Liberty. Nothing's free in this place. But it's kind of cool. Let me show you. Castle Clinton. This sandstone fort was built in 1811 as one of the 5 forts erected to defend New York Harbor. The fort originally stood on a small island that was linked to Manhattan by a 200-foot wooden causeway and drawbridge. In the 1950s, the landfill extended Battery Park to this point. It's all torn up. The disheveled fort held 28 cannons, but never saw military action. In 1823, the U.S. Army gave Castle Clinton to New York City, which it's all scratched up in that night. Which acted, I'm guessing, I don't know, the structure in many ways over the next century. After its designation as a national monument in 1946, Castle Clinton was restored to its original appearance as a stone fort and now serves as a National Park Service visitor center. It's actually pretty cool in there. It has a bunch of different stuff. Pictures and things like that. But yeah, pretty cool, huh? They even have free museums here. Not a lot, but a couple that are free. Should have made them, apparent. But yeah. Maybe tomorrow, well, not tomorrow, because tomorrow I'm doing the Zoom. maybe next few days I'll come back over here and during the day go to go show y'all the 9/11 memorial. The outside part anyway, because I ain't paying to get into the inside. It's like a really huge waterfall. It has engravings on it and everything. And the World Trade Center Mall. Yes, they turned the World Trade Center into a mall. You would think they would have made it a museum or something, you know? So, no matter. I still can't believe that. Well, actually, I can. You would think after 2.5 years, these people would have come on, got some sort of intelligence and left me alone. No, I haven't. I haven't been to a Yankees game. Haven't even been to the Statue of Liberty. I've only been here since November, like the end of October of 2023. I have to go to the ferry and get on the ferry and go on the boat to get to the other side. To Staten Island. I enjoy the ferry though. I like it especially at night because not many people are on it. Even during tourist season. Which this is tourist season. Right now I'm headed back to the ferry. Go on the ferry. Then when I get over there, catch the bus. And then go home. Yeah. So
it's nothing. I'm trying to help. We can't use our socks off.
have to be up and ready and everything else all dolled up by 10:45 and ready to be on the Zoom tomorrow morning. So shower, makeup, hair. I still don't have to go anywhere to go do this, I'll join. No. I was supposed to go to the eye doctor today and couldn't do it. Sorry, scheduled for Tuesday. Whew. Yeah. Also found out if I'm going to move to Florida, if I do decide to move to Florida or another state at all. In order for me to be able to do that with Section 8 or whatnot, I gotta, because I have the CFEPS voucher. I can only move within New York. So in order to do that, I gotta apply for the other. And that takes time. But I believe everything happens for a reason. Everything happens the way it's meant to. Whew, I don't even know. Probably in the 70s or 80s. The weather here, say it's 80 degrees here, okay? 80 degrees here is different than 80 degrees in Florida. Also, the air in Florida is much better on the lungs than the air here. Where are you at? Because I know where I am. Yeah, I'm not back up there. But you know, after everything, I must say, I am pretty proud of myself for how far I've come. And everything, the things I have accomplished. You know? It's nice and cool in here. And now I'm at the fair. Now I gotta wait. Well, not a bit. I mean, here's what it is. You ask someone here, you come here and somebody says, hey, you want to walk with me down to the deli or whatever, right? You ask, well, where is it? Well, just a block or two away. 10 blocks later. That's what it's like here. Now, walking over here through the city and that is a lot different than walking through Staten Island. Hence, there's many reasons I'm needing a car. So I'm working on that too.
I can't go no more left, bro. I'm loose.
So,
That? 5 hours. I'm positive, bro.
yeah, I got another 15 minutes
Why should I
before I
like
get on the ferry. So it is.
Now you tell me.
Only in New York.
You got more. 200 to go.
I'm telling you.
That we charge you the last 4 days. Fully charged 4 days. Trust me, Mom, tell me.
See, I can walk for 5 hours here and not realize it's been 5 hours. No, they don't. No, in order to take the ferry, if you go from Staten Island to here, for example, there's a parking garage at the outlet mall that you gotta pay to park your car or whatnot. But yeah. It's pretty cool. I like, going on the ferry, standing out on the, outside when it crosses because it's very peaceful.
Another 5. We'll keep going, Pop.
Staten Island. STATE. That's where I live. Staten. 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 Yeah, I live over there. Hopefully I'll be, either my realtor will find something soon, or I will. Or, who knows. Because I don't want to, be where I'm at much longer. So, yes, if I had my wish, if I could live anywhere in the country, I would live in Florida. Only in New York. But yes, I would love to move back to Florida if I could. Even when I was living in my car, I was happier there. And I can't explain why, because I don't know. It just was. I lived a healthier life there. Went to the gym 3 times a day. Ate right. Drank flavored water. Ate salads for dinner. I think it's different there for many reasons. Not just the weather and the air quality and and the ocean and everything. There's a lot of negativity here. A lot. And being an empath, it's not the greatest place for it. But I know I was meant to be here for a certain amount of time. But not forever. Here, I'm not saying they're not, because I get along with a lot of people here. Actually, I don't really not get along with anybody. I get along with everybody I meet, for the most part. Well, I see it every time I go on the ferry. Not far.
Michael H. Hollis is now making his approach to Silver.
Which fucking door? In order to get to the Statue of Liberty, you gotta pay for a ferry to get there. A different ferry. So the ferry I go on is free for everybody. But there's a specific ferry that goes from the park over to the Statue of Liberty. Jesus Christ, I can't remember. Got tongue-tied there for a moment. But yeah, I see it every time I go on the ferry. So I think today I'm probably just gonna maybe make some homemade fries and yeah, with all my money in car. Gotta remember, I don't have a car right now. I gotta work on getting it. I work on getting a car, but so I've been looking. Because if I had a car, I could do DoorDash or Grubhub or whatever. I could do my grocery shopping out Walmart. Or it's fucking cheaper or go on the other side of the island where, Aldi's. Things like that. But alas, poor Yorick. I believe everything happens when it's meant to, and I know when it's time for me to have a car, I'll get one. Just like when it's time for me to move, it'll happen. I'm in the ferry. When to go back to Staten Island? I know I want you after midnight, so I go Yeah. The ferry runs all night and some of the buses do too. They say Vegas is the place that never sleeps, and there's this. But yeah, ferry runs all night, some buses run all night. All the time. You'd be surprised. You'd be surprised. Yeah, ferry runs every half hour.
May I have your attention, please? 1 a.m. ferry boat Michael H. Hollis has now arrived. This is number 1, and will be loading momentarily. Doors 1.
Make sure I'm not the right door. One in the morning. And this is what it's like. Just have you not figured out by now? Not seriously. I still think it's funny they're all terrible.
Wait, what you say you wanted? Only in the house? Cereal? Yeah. I got apple rice. I don't think this is candy. No, it's not. No, it's not. It's not.
You'd be surprised.
It's not. I will not lie to you. It's not candy. Alright?
DJ.
It's not candy. Open it.
It's downstairs,
It's
actually.
not candy. You greedy. That's not candy. Oh. This is not candy. Yes, it is. No, this is not. Yes.
Edible grass.
I'm not eating that right now. Why? That's her.
The food barber.
It's the ferry.
Shot the trio.
Oh look, Roseville is back. Do I really need to
Get your
reveal
drinks
your
ready.
name?
If you don't already have them.
This isn't my house. This is the ferry. I'm on the way home. Nice try. Trust to believe my house is nicer than yours. And cleaner. My body don't play. The audacity. The fucking audacity, you know? Shit. Evidently, the wench thinks I'm homeless. That's stupid. I haven't been homeless in a while.
No, outside.
That's fine. I've been homeless for over a year, man. I've been in my place since March of last year. Shit's fucking common sense is not that fucking common, especially with that
Okay, I'll see you tomorrow.
Okay, like this way. Okay, guys, have a nice week.
Bye, thank you, bye.
just because she lives in a 4-bedroom modular home, that's filthy. My house is fucking nicer than that bitch's. So let me show you. That is Statue of Liberty.
Okay,
Can't get it any bigger, but yeah, Statue of Liberty.
Let me drive the boat.
See?
May I have your attention, please? Welcome aboard the Staten Island Ferry.
That there, the
Please take a
bridge.
moment and pay attention
That's the
to the following
Brooklyn
safety
Bridge.
announcements. During docking, stay off the stairs, ramps, and landings until the ferry has come to a complete
Don't you
stop.
have
See?
Failure to do so could
That over there is
lead to
Brooklyn.
serious injury. In case of an
From my
emergency,
understanding.
listen for announcements and instructions from the crew.
That there, that's Governor's Island.
The life jackets on this ferry. They are located in marked lockers and bins along the cabin walls. See instructions for their use, which are posted in red frames throughout the ferry. For assistance, see uniformed crew members located on each deck. Thank you for riding the Staten Island Ferry.
Oh no, I knew you had one.
So,
What's the question?
yeah. Isn't it pretty?
What's your glass?
slow.
Yeah, about a half hour. Okay, it's a little chilly. So I'm just going to wave it to the other side. Sorry. No, I don't. It doesn't take cars. Just people. Just people. Oh, heck. Go back here. So. You know, it's so funny to me that some people have, you know, like that, like her having the audacity. I don't like your house. But you don't know my house. So yeah, it's just a people ferry. It's a nice night. I'm glad I went out. No, I didn't leave till probably 7. Because the 10 o'clock ferry to Manhattan. So you know, the only thing I can think of her saying she likes my house is because another little BS scare tactic, which don't work with me. Because see, show up at my house, you're on camera. Not just ours, neighbors too, all the neighbors. Show up at my house. You know what else? If anything were to ever happen to me, they would know who to look at first. They would know exactly who to go after. Trust me. always good to have a good rapport with your neighbors. Yes, indeed. Besides the fact that scare tactics don't work with men. Unless she really did think I was at the ferry. You know. Sometimes just do that. Parking on bitch. There. Oh, now there's a fake account with the name McCord. Man, it's getting more and more interesting. You have nothing better to do than make fake accounts. Right. I am headed over to the island. Hello. Headed over to the island and catch the bus home. I have to be up and ready. Makeup, hair done, all that by be on camera by like 10:45. Ready to be on camera by 10:45. Yeah. That's alright. It's only 1:12. I'll be over there about I want to say about 17 minutes. I'll be off the ferry. Other than these psychopaths wasting their time making fake accounts to try and intimidate, beyond pathetic. My life is going to keep getting better, and I'm going to be very successful at everything I do. Unlike them that have no lives. No? Last time I checked, you don't wear in a sauna. I did. I told you all. Can you hear me now? Sorry, let's see if I can. Can you hear me now? This is New York. Sorry. I'll be off the ferry in like 10 minutes or something. This better? No, but they have Dunkin' Donuts.
NYPD, saloon deck to the men's room. NYPD, saloon deck, men's room.
No, I'm on the ferry. And they're calling NYPD down to the men's room. That means somebody probably OD'd. It happens a lot. I've seen it happen a lot. Not fighting. Most likely, OD. Or something along those lines. I'm not really sure. But I'm not going down to find out. So. Yeah. But yeah, they have Dunkin' Donuts.
I don't have service
On the ferry. It's always loud on here. And that's Staten Island. I ain't going out. It's cold. It just depends on where I am at on the ferry and how many people are around. Yeah, there's 3 levels. This is level 2. See? That's what they'll... Not all of them, but a lot of them do. I am getting ready to get off the ferry. Change my name on here to Grace. I just haven't done it legally yet. I'm going to. That's the ferry. No, the ferry. Not the ferry. I'm about to go to the place. I'm on the boat. Now we go with this. Hopefully I won't have to stand the whole way home. A lot of times we do. Because sometimes the bus can be like being in a sardine can. And that's not exaggerating. I hate riding in the bus. Only in New York, y'all. Telling you. Only in New York. Might be taking this off again. Shit. Maybe not. One looks like it. Oh, fuck. I gotta wait. Just love it. Yep. I'll wait. This is around the time when I'm happy to go home. Yeah. Set up the car to take this off again. I should have just cut that one. So how's everybody doing today? And oh, the audacity of some psychos. Which one is it? Please let it be this. Nope. Not the one. You know, if they were telling you the truth about the DNA test and everything, and supposedly I really have it right, if that were true, don't you think that family would have left me alone? Don't you think the family I grew up in would have left me alone a long time ago, if it were true? Still trying to scare tactics, you know, saying they love my house, right? That's what they said, right? Said show up at my house. Scare tactics don't work. But yet here we are. For them to be doing what they're doing still, that says a lot. It speaks volumes. You know? But them over here. As much as I would like to. Them, the little cult. They're not gonna pay for everything they've done. Trust and believe. It's fucking me how everybody's scared of them, but I'm not. One of two things are about to happen. Either the bus is going to go park and stay out of service for a few, or we're over here and do that bus. Please tell me to drive it up here. Oh, over here. Dead. Well, first one on the bus first. I am so ready to have my happy ever.
This stop is St. George Ferry and Ramp DS40 and S90. Next stop, Richmond Terrace and St. George Ferry. Transfers available to Staten Island Railway, S36, S48, S51, S62, and S74.
What'd you say?
Do y'all understand
This
that?
stop is Richmond Terrace and St. George Ferry.
They're not going to leave me alone. That's all.
Next stop, Richmond Terrace and Wall Street. This stop is Richmond
Like,
Terrace
once
and Wall
everything
Street.
comes out, there's no way possible that they could get away with what they did. Because how they explain how they came across, how they ended up with it.
Lele, you ain't got no tissue over there?
Next stop, Richmond Terrace and Stuyvesant Place. This stop is
I don't
Richmond Terrace and
think
Stuyvesant
they
Place.
understand that nothing scares you.
Next stop, Richmond Terrace and Nicholas Street.
When I was homeless in my car, I slept with all my windows down in a dangerous area, so you think I'm scared of shit.
This stop is Richmond Terrace and Nicholas Street.
But I know they are. And I know that. Because if they were rude to them, now you gotta ask yourselves. If I was delusional and crazy and all shit be said, why are they still bothering me? Why are
This
they
stop
still
is Richmond
stalking me?
Terrace.
Because I'm not delusional. Anything of the sort.
Next stop, Richmond Terrace and Westervelt Avenue.
It was all lying, I was lying, right? Why are they still stalking me so long? Going as far as to make fake accounts over and over and over again for 2.5 years. Just to do the shit. Makes sense to you guys?
This stop is Richmond Terrace and Westervelt Avenue. Please exit through the rear door. Next stop, Richmond Terrace and Jersey Street. This stop is Richmond Terrace and Jersey Street.
Sure shit don't make sense to me.
Please exit through the rear door.
All I can think of is their prisoner going
Next stop, Richmond Terrace and Franklin Avenue.
lost control of the prisoner. The cat. Right?
This
So
stop
what
is
do they
Richmond
do?
Terrace and
They
Franklin
say
Avenue.
perpetrators do.
Next stop, Richmond Terrace and Lafayette Avenue. Please exit through the rear door.
So,
Malaysia, come here, have you?
so tell me, what do you see tonight with these people, that family?
This stop is Richmond Terrace and Lafayette Avenue.
Oh, about a half hour. Actually, more or less 20 minutes. that I'm making this shit up. That I'm crazy, delusional, all this shit that they say.
This stop is Richmond Terrace and Sailor's Snook Harbor Gate. Next stop, Richmond Terrace and Snook Harbor
Ask
Gate.
yourself why they went. And let me live my life.
This stop is Richmond Terrace and Snook Harbor
Ask yourself
East.
why they were
Please exit through the rear door. Next
Yeah, this is. Oh, this one. I think I got it on TV. I got it on TV machine on it too. I'll be happy when I get home and put my feet up. So,
This stop is Richmond Terrace and Davis Avenue. Richmond Terrace and Beamont Avenue.
for anybody that wonders, yes, I have walked from the ferry to my house before.
This stop is Richmond Terrace and Beamont Avenue.
Stop walking in that avenue and walking
Next
over
stop,
here.
Richmond Terrace and North Third Avenue. Please exit through the rear door.
I'll be happy. Then I gotta
This stop is Richmond Terrace and North Third Avenue.
It's not the reverse.
Next stop, Richmond Terrace and Broadway.
We have our protein shakes for the month.
This stop is Richmond Terrace and Broadway.
Yeah. See, here's the thing. Those people, they don't have to go on the street and face me. Hence the scare tactics, everything else. Because she knows. That I will leave her out.
Next stop, Richmond Terrace and Tompkins
That
Court.
cross. If it came to that. She gets like a bitch.
This stop is Richmond Terrace and Tompkins Court.
Yeah, basically,
Next
this is
stop,
how it
Richmond
is.
Terrace and Alaska Street.
Hopefully I'll be moving to nicer neighborhoods.
This stop is Richmond Terrace and
I
Alaska
either
Street.
want to move to Manhattan if I have to be here. I want to
Next
move over to
stop,
Manhattan.
Richmond Terrace and
like
This stop is
maybe
Richmond
over by
Terrace
the
and
mall
Taylor
on
Street.
the other side of the island.
Next stop, Richmond Terrace and Polk Road.
No, that's not an island. It's the other side of the island where I live. It's alright. It's pretty decent, but neighborhood ain't that great.
This stop is Richmond Terrace and Polk Road. Next stop, Richmond Terrace and Jewett Avenue.
I guess you could say I took a trip. Took a trip. Walked for a few hours. Get back over here. Got a few stops.
This stop is Richmond Terrace and Jewett Avenue. Please exit through the rear door. Next stop, Richmond Terrace and Park Avenue. Transfer available to X53. This stop is Richmond Terrace and Park Avenue.
Nah, I'm tired.
Next stop, Richmond Terrace and North. This stop is Richmond Terrace and North Street. Next stop, Richmond Terrace and Sharp Avenue. Next stop, Richmond Terrace and Nicholas Avenue.
They have some.
This stop is Richmond Terrace and Nicholas Avenue. Please exit through the rear door. Next stop, Richmond Terrace and John Street. This stop is Richmond Terrace and John Street. Next stop is Richmond Terrace and Morningstar Road.
Foot. Sometimes I wonder where people get how they get their driver's license here, where they have. Oh, stop that! Oh, you're okay. You're okay. It's okay, baby. Such a good dog. Birds at night. It's kind of strange. I've never heard birds at night like that before. Yeah, that's a first for me. So, even the nights are better, that we're here together. Even the nights are better, so I felt you. Birds, cats, people, everybody's awake. Welcome to New York, y'all. Shit. So, huh, interesting. Not very interesting, but interesting enough. Home sweet home. Why? Bitch. Bitch. Shit. You know, 1 second, guys. I'm gonna mute this. Gotta make my platter flatter. Wait a minute. Okay. Sorry about that. Yeah, I hadn't used the restroom since I left the house. So, anyway. Whew. What the hell was I gonna do? Oh, no, what I was gonna make in a minute. There we go. You know. And then when you kindly decline, they call you things in foreign languages. Like French. Which has happened. So, back to what I was discussing. Yeah, my landlord's not home. She's probably gone for the weekend. Or might be gone for the week, depending on if she's gone for her job or gone for leisure. One of the two. But she ain't here. So, hello, darling. So, to those of you, to anyone who's still wondering if I'm telling the truth or lying, because I know some do, stop and ask yourselves, why, if I'm lying, making it up, and I'm crazy and all this shit like they say, why would that woman who adopted me in 1990 be on my life? Trying with the scare tactics. Why would that family still be stalking me and everything? Why not just leave me alone? Why? If what they said was true about me, right? You got it. That's not normal behavior. But yet here we are. If you guys can figure out why, please let me know. Because I can't figure it out.
Can we go?
You received one invite today. You would think that they would have figured out by now that they can't and it doesn't work. Of course, that would take common sense. They do not have common sense. Clearly. You would think that they would know by now that I know they're scared of me, and they know that I know that I could lay them all out with no problem. What used to work does not work any longer. But it's a really good fucking thing I don't condone fucking violence, I'll tell you what. You know? I'm looking at Instagram real quick. I just saw something that made me very, very happy. Hello. Oh, I just liked it. I mean, that has to be fucking satire. I'm sorry. There's no, like, no. But then again, who the fuck knows nowadays? You know. I think I did. Or someone's thought that, they asked if they had to drain rice or something. Oh, I need a drink. Didn't boil the rice. Didn't boil the water either, did they? Lord have mercy. Some people's kids. Now that I'm 21, I'm trying root beer for the first time. That is like, what the fuck? That's a what the fuckery, you know. In other words, people just don't know how to cook. That's where I am with it. People just don't know how to cook. Don't mind me. You don't like to see me eat? That's a you problem. Because I'm going to eat. Nachos sound good, but I'm having tacos. I might as well take my night meds. Shit. While I'm here. You know what I like when it comes to nachos? Instead of using regular tortilla chips, I use Doritos. I do. So, knowing what y'all know now, and witnessing what went on tonight with that family, because obviously, do you really think they're ever going to leave me alone? Do you think that family's ever going to leave me alone? Will they ever give up? Or is this going to go on for the rest of my life? I got the family, I got my ex, I got... Then there's the real Heather, and you know... They want so badly for me to disappear. All I gotta say is to the adopted mother and that family, it sucks to be you. I ain't going nowhere. I ain't disappearing off social media. I'm not disappearing in real life. I'm not going to live in fear. And I'm not going to stay quiet. You didn't want people to know that you were shitty people? You shouldn't have been shitty people. You didn't want people to know what you did to me? You shouldn't have done it to me. You know? That's common sense. But a lot of common sense is not that common. Neither is having brain cells. So, what do y'all think? So, I should probably get going to bed so I can get up early and do what I need to do before before I gotta be on Zoom. So, till next time, I will see y'all later. But a message to the family who I know is watching now, most likely, get over your obsession with me. Scare tactics will never work. I'm not the person you remember. And I know I'm not related to you. L. And it's only a matter of time till I find out who I actually am. And everybody finds the truth, and the whole truth comes out. So, till next time. I'll see y'all later. Have a good night, guys.